Hey there everyone, this is Capsule J. I hope you're all having a nice morning. We'll be getting started with Tales of Symphonia in just a minute. Hello, if you're listening right now, I'm taking care of some last minute stuff and then we'll be getting started. I've been making a lot of typos this morning, so I apologize for that in advance. I haven't had my coffee yet, so I'm not fully awake. I really wish this game had the option to let the game audio play while the game is minimized. That would be nice. And Discord is taking forever to load. There we go. All right, here we are. So, those of you that tuned in last time, a lot of really big plot events happened in like quick succession to each other. We had we kind of got to the end of the Chosen's Journey plot arc, and as I'm sure will surprise no one that's ever played an RPG before, it was not what she thought it would be. Turns out our chosen one there is not just reviving the goddess to save the world, but really the goddess is some kind of malevolent evil creature that needs to be delivered fresh bodies to take over, essentially, and has been kind of manipulating the world as if it was a god. So This might sound familiar to you, those of you that have played some of the Final Fantasy or Shin Megami Tensei games. But this game has its own kind of spin on it. Kratos has been deceiving us from the beginning. I had thought there was something strange about him, but in the end I couldn't figure it out in time. Yeah, no kidding. I hate myself for being so naive. Damn him, he'll pay for this, I swear. Lloyd. Oh, that was the other thing. That Kratos, turns out, is not a mercenary, but an angel. Who's kind of has been manipulating and prodding us forward this whole time. I wonder if that Yggdrasil guy is the leader of Crucius. Yes, most likely, the sleeping goddess Martel is a symbolic entity, while Yggdrasil actually executes their plans. And Kratos was really one of that Yggdrasil's subordinates? What is he trying to do by turning Colette into Martel? More importantly than that, I want to know why Martel requires a body to be her vessel. Ah, right, in other words, that means she doesn't have a body. So wait, if you don't have a body, if all you have left is your heart, can you still live? Colette is currently living despite having lost her heart. Perhaps the opposite is possible as well. I suppose when you put it that way, we can find out why Martel lost her body. We might be able to find out what it is that Yggdrasil is trying to do. So that's the other thing. The Desians and the Church are actually the same two branches of the same organization. Oh, I just realized I left my starting shortly bubble up there. Let me get rid of that real quick. There we go. Alright. You might have a momentary hiccup in your audio as I fix that. Let's see, how are we doing on our items? We're actually doing pretty good. Might want to buy more apple gels, though. All right. So right now we're being held captive by people that are like imposter designs that are actually trying to sabotage them. Oh, there's some treasure up there. Colette looks kind of spooky with her, like, kind of dead red eyes. Can I still stand on this from this position? Yeah, okay. Aha. Well, now I can push these boxes around to get those 2 treasure chests as well. I have to say, this game was really into box pushing. Even though I want to say by the time the GameCube came around, which the console this system was originally released on. Oh no, did I ruin the puzzle by pushing the box down? Aw, man. Yeah, there's no way I can cross this with only 2 blocks. Ah. I didn't expect that box to sink into the ground, though. That's kind of lame. I doubt there's anything super important in there anyway. Who knows, maybe we'll be able to get that box back later. Insufficient power, please charge. Can I just shoot it with electricity? Nah, that would be too easy. Energy charge confirmed. Oh, okay. How does it work? Okay, that gives us 1 box in the water. What does that do for me? Oh, I can bring both boxes down. Now I see. Because that corresponds with the platform over here with the little pink outline. Okay, I probably want them in a vertical configuration like this. Okay. There we go. Okay, so we drained the water. Can I go down there somehow? Oh, I can. Oh, I can push the box down. At least I'm assuming I can push the box off the cliff into the water. I should probably put someone else as my top party member, only because Colette is mute. So if there's any like commentary a character's supposed to be making, I won't be able to hear it. Oh, nice. Reduces physical damage, but raises elemental damage. That doesn't sound that good, actually.
Damn it! What's so special about me? Those renegades need to hurry up and make up their freaking minds about whether they're our enemies or not.
Lloyd, what are we going to do now?
We've got to save Colette somehow. She's going to die if she's made into Martel's vessel.
But what can we do?
Sheena, where did you get your X-Sphere?
Huh? Well, that came out of nowhere. I got this before I came here. They attached it to me at the Imperial Research Academy.
Is it normal for people to equip X-Spheres in Tethe'ala?
No, not at all. The technology was originally brought over by the Renegades.
So the Renegades are like the anti-designs. You know, they look the same.
Nowadays, X-Spheres are mainly attached to machines.
Wait a second. So Tethe'ala and the Renegades are on the same side?
I'm not sure if we could say that. But the Renegades were the ones that brought us information about the nature of the two worlds. And the plan to assassinate the Chosen was their idea. They talked the King and the Pope into it. If you desire for Tethe'ala to prosper, kill the Chosen of Silverant.
That's horrible.
Lloyd, I suggest we go to Tethe'ala.
That'll be interesting.
Why Tethe'ala?
Don't you remember what Ewan said? Angels are half-elves that evolved using special X-Spheres called Crucius crystals.
I get it. Colette's current condition is caused by the Crucius crystal.
Since Tethe'ala is studying the X-Spheres, they may know something about Crucius crystals as well.
That's a good idea. I'm pretty sure that they're studying the Crucius crystal that belongs to Tethe'ala's Chosen at the Imperial Research Academy.
There's a Chosen in Tethe'ala too?
Of course. The world regeneration ritual is carried out in Tethe'ala as well. The Church of Martel exists too.
But if they've been carrying out the regeneration that many times, why hasn't Martel's vessel been completed already?
I'm curious about that myself. Perhaps those corpses lined up in the Tower of Salvation were... No, never mind.
Yeah, we have to see the bodies of all the reject Chosen ones.
Yeah, there are too many things that we don't know. Crucius's objective, the Renegades, the method to save Colette. So let's just start with what we can do now.
So, we're going to Tethe'ala?
Yeah, that's the only lead we have right now. And this time, I'm going to fulfill my role. I'm not going to let Colette bear the burden all by herself anymore.
Wait a minute. That's great and all, but how are we going to get to Tethe'ala?
I'm sure Sheena knows how to get there, correct?
My understanding is that you can travel to Tethe'ala by passing through a distortion in space. As far as I know, crafts called Riods are the only things that can do that.
Where are they?
The Renegades should have them. They should be somewhere on this base.
Okay then, let's get going.
surprised there haven't been that many encounters in this area. I wish I could examine this stuff and know what it was. Oh, this is the room we broke out of earlier. Is that a door over here? Yeah.
Not much of a specimen.
Eruption!
Power seal! Help is on the way. Nurse!
Thanks.
Ah, that's an AoE healing spell.
I was just warming up.
I've been wondering when I'd get one of those. Oh, is Colette still a usable character?
So these are the Riards.
Hurry, they'll catch up to us!
That thing looks pretty cool, actually.
All right then. Tetheola, here we come.
It's like a robot dragon. I wish they did more with those animated cutscenes.
Whoa! What's happening?
I don't know. It just suddenly...
Look, the fuel gauge is empty.
So that's it. Since you've broken the seals in Silverant, there's not enough mana in this world.
And that means we're gonna fall!
Ah! I think we managed to avoid destroying them completely.
They're useless unless we get some fuel.
What's the fuel? Coal?
Coal?
Jeez. How do you guys manage to actually live in Silverant?
Then magic, I assume. Perhaps the lightning that Volt produces?
Then all we have to do is have Sheena summon Volt, right?
I haven't made a pact with Volt.
Oh, well then I guess we'll just have to leave these here.
Oh, and here I thought Magi technology was infallible.
Hey, what's that?
That's the Tower of Salvation. Why is that here? This is Tetheola, right?
Of course. The Tower of Salvation appears in the Flourishing World. The tower also appeared on your side after Colette received the Oracle, right?
2 worlds. 2 towers. What about the Holy Ground? The Church of Martel is also over here, correct? Is the holy ground called Carlon?
Yes. The place where the Tower of Salvation lies is the holy ground of Carlon, the same as in your world.
The holy ground of Carlon is where the peace treaty was signed to end the ancient war. There can't be two of them.
Are you sure yours isn't a fake?
Well, that seems like it's the link between the worlds.
We have records in our museums that depict how the hero Mythos called the two ancient kings to the holy ground of Carlon in order to forge a peace treaty.
And such records exist on our side as well. Instruments used to sign the treaty can be found in the Palma Costa Academy.
So, either one side is fake, or maybe they're actually both real.
Lloyd, that's not possible.
Don't get mad, I was just kind of saying stuff. Anyway, let's get going.
It's true we aren't going to get anywhere by pondering about it here.
Wow, it's our first adventure in Tetheala.
Genus, this isn't a field trip.
I gotta say, that was quite a surprise. Indeed, you don't get the opportunity to fly through the sky very often. Or fall from the sky either. It can't be helped. When you break the seals in Sylvarant, the mana over here grows thin. Even so, it's a lot thicker over here than in Sylvarant. Oh, you can tell that? Of course, because Janus and the Professor are elves. Why can elves tell that? Well, because they're elves. Give me one sec here as I post a screenshot. Your audio may cut out for a minute. Man, my brain is working at like half speed right now, I feel like. Alright, back to it. I'm wondering if, like a lot of RPGs, there's going to be Sylvarant, Tetheala, and then a combined world of the two later. Colette. Hey, Colette. Can you hear me? Looks like she can't even tell you're talking to her right now. Damn it. At that moment, facing the decision between Colette and the world for a split second, I chose the world. Even though it's nothing but a false piece. It was unavoidable. When a single decision you make could destroy the world. Casually choosing your friend's life instead would have been a strange choice indeed. Still, at that moment, I abandoned Colette. I'm a hypocrite. Damn it. Man, that was the first time I've ever flown between two worlds. Yeah. Although we wound up falling. There was insufficient energy, so that couldn't be helped. Yeah, I really want to fly again, but I guess now isn't the time for that. Yes, we need to hurry. What's wrong, Lloyd? Ah, nothing. It's just I hurt the people of Azalea. And this time I couldn't protect Colette either. Thought I had gotten a little stronger, but now I think I haven't progressed at all. Lloyd, but you've always tried to do your best, the best you could. You didn't give up, and now we've made it all the way to Tetheala. You're not like the other humans. What's that supposed to mean? And so that's why I like you, Lloyd. Thanks, Canons. Okay then, we've come all the way here, and we're not going to give up now. We're going to find a way to save Colette and the world. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. Well, first...
Let's begin the research.
Ooh, I think I like this battle music better.
Like that sharpness. Sword rain. Sword rain.
All help.
Barrier.
Get him! Aqua egg!
Fierce. All right.
So with my current party structure here,
We must be merciful.
pretty heavily reliant on magic, it seems.
Get him! Sword lightning!
Sword rain.
Ready?
Fireball!
Barrier.
All right.
The angel appeared in the Tower of Salvation. He was unbelievably powerful. Yes, I sensed a power unlike anything we've faced so far. Even I thought we were going to die that time. Yggdrasil. That's what Kratos called him. Yggdrasil, huh? That's such a popular name in these old RPGs. Another X-Gem.
Don't bother me!
Ready? Sharpness.
Sword rain.
Pancake time!
Pancake time! I like despite all the, like, dark stuff that's happened,
Barrier.
Sword
Guinness is still in the mood for pancake time.
Get him! Stone blast!
Sword.
All talk, no action.
Are you okay?
Birthday!
Sword rain.
Eruption!
All help.
Okay. Like that.
Get him! Stone blast!
Sword rain.
All help. Sharpness.
Burn!
Yeah, I'm really feeling the
Just warming
battle music in this world. Even though I have to say, musically, this game has not wowed me, but every once in a while there's a piece of music I can get into. Man, we're going to have a lot of heart-to-hearts in this area. Say, what's Tetheala's chosen of mana like? Well, to sum him up in one word... Uh-huh. He's an idiot. Huh. Well, you'll see for yourself.
going down.
All help. Barrier.
Pancake time. Stalagmite.
Ready?
Sword rain!
Round. Get 'em. Spread.
All help.
Sword rain! Tempest! Sword! All right.
Actually, I haven't checked. A lot of my characters have probably learned new skills to equip. Well, at least Lloyd does, because his have to be manually assigned.
We must be merciless. All help.
Round.
Barrier.
Get 'em. Spread.
Actually, I kind of like having Guinness in my party now that he has more powerful magic.
Sword rain! Tempest!
Round. Get 'em. Spread. And don't come back.
Because some of Guinness's attacks launch the enemy, and then you can get Lloyd to juggle him a little bit. Oh, good. I have Heavy Tiger Blade. No Super Tempest, though. Oh, I do have Super Tempest. This one I want to be the Heavy Tiger Thrust. There we go.
You're going down.
Are you okay?
Blue Blade.
Sonic sword rain!
All help.
Don't fall on me. Get 'em. Wind Blade.
All help. Barrier.
I was just warming up.
Can't believe he was really our enemy. Kratos? Yeah, I did think he seemed to know too much, but as we blindly went ahead with the journey of regeneration, he was just laughing at us the whole time. I wonder, the things he said, especially Lloyd? I felt a gentleness in the words he spoke to you. Kratos? Gentle? You've got to be kidding me. Still, it's true. It's hard to believe that the things he said to us after we saw the X-Sphere manufacturing the Asgard Ranch were spoken by a cold-hearted angel of Crucius. Then why'd he take Colette? Don't know. Right. All we know is that his goals and ours are not the same. Yeah. Cool orbit? What the heck is that? Oh, some kind of sword. Awesome. Oh, that's a big upgrade. Glad I found that.
Let's begin the research. All help. Short pancake time. Stalagmite.
Heavy tiger.
Are you okay?
First aid. Like that. Side tempest.
Wow, he gets some serious air with
Are
that
you
version
okay?
of the move.
Thanks.
Heavy barrier.
Drown. Get 'em. Spread.
Chicken and fine pellets.
Let's get this over with.
Are you okay?
Sonic sword ring.
All help.
Side tempest. Heavy tiger blade. Sonic sword ring.
Okay, the path branches a little bit here. Ah, I didn't even do that. Hey, by the way, where are we going? What the? You're the one that said let's go. I thought you knew where you were going. How would I know? I'm from Silveron. Good point. Ah, yes, of course, I'm sorry. Meltokyo, the imperial city, the center of Tetheala. It's the city where the king of Tetheala resides. Is it far from here? It's not that far, just north of here. Meltokyo, huh? Okay, let's hurry up and go there. Alright. Okay, let's see what's over here real quick.
Be careful,
I'm feeling like this path has some treasure.
All help. Get 'em. Up ahead.
Fierce demon fang. Sonic sword ring. Like
Are you
that.
okay?
Get 'em. Wind blade.
Supersonic thrust. Side tempest. Nope.
Ready? Sharpness.
Get 'em. Fireball.
Barrier.
All right.
I haven't been able to make any sandwiches yet. I knew it. Grr. Noish, what are you so upset about? I would assume he's upset about the crash. Oh, I'm sorry, Noish. Grr. Hey, I'm trying to apologize. Grr. Fine, whatever. No supper for you tonight. You hear me? Fine. Whoa, this map is huge. Well, yes, we were told to go north. We're not actually going to do that. We're going to go south, because I want to see what this dot is on the map over here. If we can even get to it. Ah, we can't get to it. This area is too steep to climb.
You're going down! Oh, no. Get him! Lightning!
Heavy tiger blade.
Sharp
Side tempest. Like that?
Barrier!
Sonic sword blade. I was just warming up.
You know, I was kind of hoping I wouldn't like this game, actually, because I have so many RPG series I follow. Like most people that know me know I play plenty of Final Fantasy games. And for a while I was pretty into Dragon Quest, but I got burnt out. Then after that,
Don't get in my way!
I started Persona, Ys, and now this.
Burn! Eruption!
Sonic sword blade. Okay.
Help is on the way.
Nurse!
Thanks.
I love that her healing spell is actual just little nurses all running around. That's kind of great. At least I have a group healing spell now. That's really useful. Huh, what's this glowing spot over here? Sigh. Oh, I have choices now in dialogue. That's new. What's wrong, Professor? I don't understand. I'm cooking exactly according to the recipe that Gennis gave me, but it's not going well. Oh, it's your wacky cooking. What do you mean by wacky? But if you're following Gennis's recipe, it should turn out a little better. I guess I shouldn't have tried to put on my own spin on it. Spin? Well, for instance, cakes. Cake is sweet no matter who bakes it, right? Oh man, look at that face she's making. So wouldn't a spicy cake be a breakthrough? I think I know why your cooking is dangerous. They've alluded to her being bad at cooking, but we haven't actually seen any like cutscenes or anything depicting it yet. So I'm taking the least efficient route just because I want to get a feel for the whole map before we actually go where the plot requires. Because I've said the world of Tetheala is so much bigger than Silveron was. Ooh, I got bear hugged.
I'll help. Barrier!
Oh, status helmet? There we go. House of Guidance. I like the kind of churchy sound that the music has on this planet. I know it's a bit weird in a place like this, but would you like to trade? I gotta get the grab bag. The grab bag contained poison charm. Used grade to purchase a poison charm. That's lame. Should have saved first. Oh, well, this is a house of guidance. I'm a cook, not a chef. Take note of that. Isn't a chef more prestigious than a cook? Surprised you'd be all defensive about it. Welcome to the House of Guidance. Oh, that's all she says. Up northwest of here be the Imperial City, Meltokio. But that place just don't suit me none. I'm assuming that guy's a southern accent based on the dropped characters at the end of each word. You're all wearing some interesting clothes. Well, we are from another planet, so that would make sense. Oh, it occurs to me can everyone sleep in one bed? That's a little weird, considering I have 6 people of different ages and genders. But whatever. That's the magic of a JRPG, where everyone can collapse into one person outside of battle. Hey, good morning, Troidal. Lloyd confesses his love. Ooh. Colette, we're in Tetheala, can't you tell? It's no use, she doesn't respond at all. Maybe you should try telling her you love her. What? Why? Oh, you're so dense. Stop asking questions and just try it. I love you. Oh well, I guess if that was all it took to bring her back to normal, we wouldn't be coming all the way here to Tetheala. Yeah, I'm drinking coffee right now myself, even though in my time zone it's a little later in the day. But yeah, I appreciate anyone that is up early right now that's joining us. I've been doing marathon training lately, so I've been just like getting exhausted early in the day, and then I end up waking up early the subsequent day. It's probably great for my productivity, but it does mean that my like game time and stream time tends to be earlier and earlier. There, this looks like a capital city. Meltokio. Sorry, but I'm gonna part ways with you here. What? Why? Have you forgotten? I was trying to kill Colette. I have to report my failure to the chief. Is this chief person in this city? I'm from Mizuo. The people of Mizuo were chased from this land. We all live in hiding. If you go make that report, are you gonna be alright? Don't worry about that. Anyway, I'd like you to deliver this letter for me. Please give it to the king in Castle Tetheala. Tell him it's from Sheena of Mizuo. He'll grant you an audience right away. The king wants to kill Colette, right? Are you sure this is going to be alright? In order to stop that, I've written the details of everything that's happened. and requested that they help heal Colette. I see, thank you. No, you don't have to thank me. It's nothing, don't mention it. The Imperial Research Academy is under the control of the royal family. There isn't any other way. That's all. Are you embarrassed? You're funny, Sheena. Shut up! I'm going now. Well, see you again, right? We might meet again, and we might not. Then let's not say goodbyes yet. Yeah, see you again. Yeah, see you again someday. Thankfully, she was the character I used the least, so this is not that big of a deal. Let me catch up on the chat. Oh, you ended up picking up E's Origin. Awesome. Yeah, I would suggest not playing it concurrently with Kingdom Hearts 2, because they're both like hack and slash RPGs. At least I can't play two games of the exact same genre or flavor simultaneously, or otherwise, because my brain gets all jumbled up. Tethe'alla, the Flourishing World. Tethe'alla is so amazing. There's all sorts of things I've never seen in Silverant. I suppose it should be expected in the Flourishing World. But as long as this world is flourishing, Silverant will be in decline. Oh yeah, you're right. How did things wind up like that? Yeah, that's a fascinating question. Finish Kingdom Hearts 2, play some Ys, then eventually get back to the other Kingdom Hearts games when you find them on sale. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a bad plan. And let me know when you start playing Ys. I want if you decide to stream it. I'd be down to watch that. Though I will say, of the Ys games, it's the most hack and slashy. Like, it's the least RPG-ish of them. They kind of vary, but like, that one is very like, get in a dungeon, mow through enemies kind of game. You didn't get to any of the story stuff. Yeah, I'll be interested to hear what you think of the story, having not played Ys 1 and 2. Since the Ys Origin is a prequel to 1 and 2. However, like, whichever one you play first, the second one you play will fill in the gaps of the first. But I don't think it'll be hard to understand, really. The plot's actually not very complicated. Yeah. Well, Ys Origin is good for that, because it just drops you straight into combat and puzzle solving and all that sort of stuff. Because the whole game takes place inside a giant dungeon, basically, with just cutscenes and boss battles peppered throughout. Whoa, there are dogs on this side too? Yes, I get to talk to more dogs. Colette just kicked a dog. I'm about to remove her from the party. And she used to love dogs. Ahaha. That's a violent young lady there. That's marvelous. Who in the world was that man? So I can't remember if you had joined us for for the last stream here, Troidal, and for anyone else listening as well. We had a whole bunch of really crazy plot developments, and Colette's path on her like pilgrimage to be the chosen one resulted in her soul getting removed from her body, so she's now just a soulless husk, because she was supposed to be a vessel for the revival of a goddess. And we interrupted the process, so we now have a super powerful but soulless girl in our party, who apparently kicks puppies, so I'm not a fan of that. And then we ended up traveling to this other planet, and that's where we are now. Because there's two planets, and the world regeneration ritual just transfers energy back and forth between them. So whichever of the two worlds completes its ritual process gets all the energy while the other one gets drained. Yeah, I have to say that the plot of this, it's got like some interesting little wrinkles to it, but it's very similar to other RPGs from like the late 90s and early 2000s, like Final Fantasy VI, Final Fantasy X, Breath of Fire 3, sort of. And of course, the religion that these people practice, we've since found out, is a scam, and that the gods and angels are just malevolent beings that are manipulating people for their own ends. The hustle and bustle of the city is tiring. Welcome. We'll have a room ready for you in just a minute. I finally arrived in Miltokyo. Walking from city to city isn't easy. Obviously, I like the music and the aesthetic of this world a little bit more than the previous one. Greetings, you're most welcome here. It's like an interesting classical European, but with like Japanese elements mixed in. And much more ornate, I feel like. Oh, look at these fancy-looking ladies. Mom and Dad had a fight, and it's been a lot of trouble. I had a fight with my husband and ran away from my house. I'm wondering if that's a cue for a side quest, or if that's just some random world-building information. Sometimes I kind of like that, when characters just tell you stuff that has nothing to do with your character's quest. After seeing you mention Final Fantasy VI makes me realize I was pretty young when I played that. I really need to go back to it and play it again as an adult. Because I know I didn't understand the plot completely at the time. If you go up from here, you'll find the Elemental Research Laboratory. There they summon spirits and things related to them. Oh, I didn't know you were playing Final Fantasy VI as part of a podcast. Also, that's a great name for a podcast. Yeah, I remember I tuned into part of your stream of Final Fantasy VI. You're in the part where you have to split up the party towards the end, and it gets really difficult. This area is called the Slums. I appreciate that the Slums still has, like, an official greeter. Could you imagine if you're walking through New York or Atlanta or LA or something, and right before you turn to like the wrong side of the tracks, there's a guy that's just like, "Hi, welcome to the Slums." Oh, you were playing it along with the podcast. That's pretty cool. I was trying to get Geek to Geek to do something like that, but it's just so hard to coordinate things. I mean, actually, that's my goal with the anime club, is to get people to watch things together. Oh boy, 7 is so long, too. You never know what fortune will bring. They say you should not fear trouble and work hard when you're young, but it's best to avoid it once you get older. heard there's a cute flower seller in here. But I guess it was just a false rumor. Whoa, is that a Final Fantasy VII reference? Seems the slums aren't very safe. But yeah, I'm thinking that must be a reference to Eris, because Final Fantasy VII would have come out a few years before this. Sigh, I shouldn't have gone gambling. Oh, that's why you're in the slums now, buddy. I kind of like slums areas in video games. In real life, I have mixed feelings about them, but in video games, because they always have cool little alleyways where you can find stuff, and generally not get shanked, so that's kind of fun. I'm a traveler with no sense of direction. I got lost and somehow wound up here. Clearly you did not listen to the man that says, "Welcome to the slums," when you walked over here. Ooh, the dogs woof and howl here. That's nice. Do you know the way out? Wow. Oh, maybe here's our Eris. Oh my, we don't usually get visitors around here. They still haven't announced a release date for Final Fantasy VII on Switch? That surprises me. This area is off limits. It's my secret base. Well, okay then. Doesn't appear to be much to do in the slums. And there was no treasure in the alleyway. Oh, yeah, it's interesting. You can go back in all these little places, but there's nothing to do in them. They announced 10, 10-2, and 12, but not 7. I wonder if 7 is the hardest to port. Because it's the oldest or something. I have to, like, have you played 7 before? So I know it's your first time playing 6, but I don't really know what your background is with Final Fantasy. Assuming I can't go into the research lab yet. Oh, I can. It's just unlocked. Cool. This is the Elemental Research Laboratory. Research on summon spirits and mana takes place in the basement. I played 7 once while you were in high school. Dated a girl who was into RPGs, so that was a requirement at the time. Same as playing Kingdom Hearts 1. You know, I don't have my copy of Final Fantasy VIII anymore because I lent it to a friend who lent it to his girlfriend, and then he dumped that girlfriend and never got my copy of Final Fantasy VIII back. I'm definitely not still mad about it. Definitely not. Power produced by summon spirit should be essentially the same as mana. Then even if mana were to be lost from the world, if we were to use the power of the summon spirits, we might be able to preserve the world. Yeah. I've said I don't think I would ever replay Final Fantasy VIII, even though I like it. Since we stopped using the man-made summon spirit Corrine as an experimental subject, our summon spirit research has stagnated. And after Corrine, we've failed to repeatedly in making any other artificial ones. What do we do? Corrine is the name of the ninja girl's dog. Huh. That's suspicious. Thanks to Sheena and Corrine, here we go, our research leapt forward. But now they're gone. We've come to a complete standstill. Yeah. You've got yours sitting on your shelf. You really want to play it too. Yeah, I need to keep an eye out for that. Actually, now I'm trying to remember if I rebought a copy in a thrift shop myself. I know I looked for one at one point, but I just can't remember if I actually bought it. You almost beat Final Fantasy X back in the day, but got stuck one mini-boss before the end. I think you played about half of 12 and a bit of 15, and that's all you're... Okay, so you haven't actually beaten a lot of Final Fantasies, but you've tried several of them. I'm kind of on a quest to beat every single one of them that can be beaten, so like not counting the MMOs. I've played most of them at this point. This Imperial city of Tokyo is completely surrounded by castle walls, so we can live out our lives without worry. You've beaten 6 and 7, and that's it. I'm surprised you want to replay 7 then. For me, if I beat a really long RPG, I tend to like put it back in its box and usually not play it again. Generally for at least 5, sometimes 10, 15 years. Ah, these creepy cat guys are still here. And the flare bottles. Can't do anything if you don't stay alive. It's always good to stock up on gels. Meow, welcome to the cat's exploration team. Oh, I don't like these cat guys. This is the one I want to talk to. This is the item shop, Belteon. You remember liking 7 a lot, but that was a long time ago. You don't remember a lot of it. If the guys weren't hitting it on... Okay. Ah, I see. Ooh, there's new flavors of gel here. Finally, a healing item that restores more than 30% of HP. That is nice. Okay. So as far as Final Fantasy VII as far as Final Fantasy games go, I've played almost all of them except for 1, 2, and 13, and 15. So I guess I'm missing 4 of them. The Colosseum is above here. The gate closes at night, so we can't play outside the city. So this is our playground. That is a lame-looking playground, kid. And I have to say, Final Fantasy V, I think, is still my favorite, even though a lot of people don't like it. It's quiet and comfortable here. There aren't many quiet places in this city. Okay, there's nothing left to do over here. Guess we have to go into the Imperial Castle now. You have to see if you can find a pancreas. Ew. Nah, I know what you mean. I can't stop joking about that movie's title. I want to eat your pancreas. I guess they're all just blown away by the city sights. Oh, look at all these ornate outfits everyone's wearing.
Hey, watch it! Watch where you're going!
Now, settle down, my darling honeys.
These guys' accents are all over the place.
there, my little cool beauty. Are you hurt?
Oh boy, this is gonna be a trip. Oh, I've never seen a silent voice, but I've been meaning to. And yeah, if Troidal or anyone else listening to this wants to see the movie, it's called I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. There's only one opportunity left to see it in theaters. It'll be at 1 p.m. If you're in the United States, 1 p.m. today is the only showing left. So actually, I'm doing this stream in part to kill time while I wait to go to the theater.
Well, Master Zelos himself has deigned to speak to this girl, and yet look how she acts! Just look at her. It's not even festival time, and yet she's dressed up in an angel costume. How stupid are you? Can you believe the nerve of this hag?
Whoa.
What did you say?
Genus, let it go. She's obviously never looked in a mirror.
Oh boy.
What did you say?
You're all behaving like children.
I mean, they kind of are children.
Now, settle down. Are you upset, my little angel? You know, I bet you're as cute as a button when you smile.
Yeah, I hope this guy gets punched in the face.
Ah! Master Zelos!
Get.
Whoa! Wow, that was a surprise. You sure are strong, my little angel. You certainly startled me.
Well, who are you?
No offense, but I'm not interested in talking to guys.
What a jerk.
I hate this guy already.
Yeah, same.
Ooh, what's your name, beautiful?
Give me your name and I'll give you mine.
Hey, you copied Lloyd.
Now that I've heard someone else say it, it sounds kind of arrogant.
Oh, my, you don't know me? Well, I guess I still have a ways to go.
Master Zelos, let's go!
Gosh. His entourage, they're really going for it with their line reads.
Oh, yes, of course. Well then, I'll see you again. My lovely lady, my cute little angel, and, you other people.
What was that all about?
What an ass! He was grinning like an idiot the entire time. What's wrong with that guy?
He had an X-sphere on him.
What? No way!
So that's how he reacted so fast. Just who is that guy?
That was more interesting than most visits to Imperial castles in video games are. Oh my, you're already dressed up as an angel. Getting a little ahead of ourselves, aren't we? Brought my grandson on a walk with me. Okay, I'm guessing this is him. I came with Grandma. Oh, it's an angel. So in my quest to play every Final Fantasy, I've been trying to play at least one or two of them a year. Since I know now that there's at least 10 years between releases, I can slow it down a bit. So last year I played through Final Fantasy IV for the first time. And this year I have Final Fantasy XIII in my queue, which I'm interested to play because I know how polarizing it was. So I'm curious to see where I land on it. Those who possess fighting skills feel the urge to test them. Oh, this is a Coliseum. If you're going to the Coliseum, how about purchasing a new weapon? was 13 on the action side of things, like 12 and 15. I don't know because I haven't played it, but probably. Oh, apparently I get an axe user at some point. That'll be interesting. So what I'm missing is black, silver, and metal sphere. I'm not really sure where you get the crafting items anymore. I can get people armor at least. Oh, actually, I can't use most of these. Oh. How big of an upgrade is this? 50 points, not bad. Yeah, of course that one's better. I have plenty of money, so why not? I like the item shopkeeper guy calls me pal. It's very personable. Alright, I think everyone's all good to go. Oh, no worries about your internet there. Yeah, I don't think Final Fantasy has been turn-based since 9, really. Or 10, I guess, was the last turn-based one. I'm in charge of first aid. I can even revive the dead with my bandages? Those are some bandages. I never tend to do the, like, Coliseum parts in RPGs. Usually there's enough combat in the main plotline that I'm not, like, craving more of it. Oh, good, an armor shot. Thankfully, I've hoarded up plenty of cash. Okay, that's all I have the money for. Alright. Well, everyone's equipped and ready to go. think I creeped out one of my friends, so I just messaged him, because that movie, I Want to Eat Your Pancreas, I just messaged him, I want to eat your pancreas? Question mark? I didn't say anything else, and now I'm getting a bunch of very confused texts from him. This area is called the Upper Class Quarter. It's a place where the rich live. Are you sure you're in the right place? I have to tend to the garden. If you don't take good care of flowers, they won't bloom nicely. This is the Martel Cathedral, the largest temple in Tetheala. Yeah, they go for a much more like Catholic kind of look in Tetheala compared to Silverant. Our Mother who art in heaven. Yeah, really on the nose there. Welcome to Church of Martel. This area is off limits. Okay. Alright, I'll get back on the plot line. There we go. Who are you people? We want to meet the king. His Majesty is ill and is not granting audiences. Now that you know, please leave. No, we have to see him. I'm sure you do, but until His Majesty is well, there is nothing that can be done. The Church of Martel is preparing a prayer ritual to pray for His Majesty's recovery, so try asking the priests in the church to ensure that he gets well as soon as possible. Your shift's up. Alright. Guess we'll have to go to the church. So let's try the church again. Oh, this creepy looking priest wasn't here before. Oh, he's just wearing glasses. I thought he had weird glowing eyes. Welcome to the Church of Martel. Oh, Presea. The prayers are to take place in the royal chamber. Please carry the sacred wood to the castle. Sacred wood? Yes. She's cute. That girl he called Presea has an X-Sphere too. I'm guessing she's going to be the axe user I eventually get. Is that a standard custom over here? Yeah, she's really cute. You're not listening at all, are you? You mentioned prayers. Are you praying for the recovery of the king? Yes, the Chosen and the Pope will pray before His Majesty and receive the assistance of Martel. You said the prayers will take place in the royal chambers, right? Yes, that's correct, but... Okay, thanks. Guys, I figured out how we're going to see the king. What? What are we going to do? We'll pretend to carry the sacred wood and sneak in. I thought you'd say that, but how are we going to get the sacred wood? Let's have that Presea help us. What? Really? I agree. That's a great plan. Let's do that. Well, alright. Let's try talking to her at least. Oh, hey there, Snuggins. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name, by the way. The cute one is this pink-haired girl that we're about to go meet. You'll see in a sec. Granted, she's cute to Guinness. Whether she'll be cute to us, I don't know.
Well then, now let you get to
There
work.
she is.
The sacred wood goes to Altamira. You can do it after your current job is done.
Understood.
I'm guessing she has super strength, considering how big that log is.
The plan is right on schedule. I must report to Lord Rodial.
Hey! Hang on a sec. Persea!
Oh yeah, I mean everyone thinks Colette's cute. Except Guinness, I guess he has different taste.
Could we have a moment of your time?
I'm Lloyd. This is Colette, and Rain, and...
I'm Genus.
Hey, Genus, why are you all flushed?
Would you let us help you carry the sacred wood?
There's possibly a 5-year-old out there that thinks Pressa is a babe. Well, I don't know how old Guinness is supposed to be. Maybe this is an age-appropriate situation. I don't know.
Wait!
I'm sorry, I know this is a bit strange, but please hear us out. The truth is, we have a letter we wish to give to the king.
I don't know why this girl is going to care about any of this stuff they're telling her.
Our friend's life depends on it. But we have a problem because the king is sick and refuses to see anyone. It would really help us out if we could carry it for you. Are you listening?
Understood.
Is she like a robot person?
Persea?
Oh, it's Presea.
Please carry that.
Oh, okay. Leave it to us. Oh my... Wait a minute. Ah, this thing is heavy.
Imagine being a half-elf in public school. I don't know what you mean. Oh, they couldn't even move it.
I've lost all confidence as a man.
Me too.
Anyway, let's follow her.
I should say it's my first time ever playing any Tales games, so, like, some of the stuff in this game is going to kind of go over my head a little bit. What's over here? I'm so bad about wandering off the plot path. Anytime a game's like, go over here, I go the opposite direction first. This isn't a place for commoners. If you came here by accident, then leave now. It just makes me want to explore more, dude. It's not time for the dinner party yet. Ah. But yeah, I don't really understand the whole elves, half-elves dynamic in this game. Like, in the game world at all. Like, for the most part, the different races of people all seem really similar. Other than hair color. To be or not to be, that is the question. That is kind of an overused line. Every day is dreadfully boring. I don't know what to do. Oh, these poor rich people. I have too much money. I just don't know what to do. Yeah, this town is huge. His father's a famous musician. How are you a guest? Still constantly scolded by my teacher, but I won't give up. Yeah, let's get back on the plot path. There doesn't seem to be too much to do over here yet. But yeah, as far as your question there, Snug, yeah, I'd imagine being a half-elf that is not a Desian would be super awkward. Sorry to keep you waiting. Wait, is it not just Pressia today? Who are you people? We were helping her deliver the sacred wood to use in the prayer ceremony. Today is special. Alright, you may pass. Excuse us, coming through. They're not even doing anything. Are lumberjacks all women and children these days? But that Pressia, who hardly even talks, said so. It must be fine. Well, we managed to make it inside. What do we do with this sacred wood? Leave it here. Okay now. Let's go look for the royal chambers. What will you do, Pressia? Yes, sending her back alone would be suspicious. Let's have her come with us. Would you do that for us? I guess we take her silence as a yes. Ooh, I like the music in here. Ah, she is an axe user. We'll give her some more. Nothing like some combat kitchen mitts. Give her a paralysis charm. And a guardian symbol. We are the proud Imperial Guard trusted with guarding the King himself. You may not approach the throne. This is the audience chamber. It's our duty to protect the castle. Don't cause any trouble in here. If you do, we will show no mercy. No, I'm not sure I'm in the right place, dude. Guessing down there's the dungeon. Dungeon lies behind here. If you're not a business here, we need to refrain from entering. I cannot allow anyone to enter here without the Pope's permission. We haven't met the Pope yet, have we? Oh, nothing down here. I'm surprised that people like you were able to enter the castle. So condescending. Now let's go see what's in this room over here. This is the Crimson Chamber. It is a guest room for noble visitors. I'm on guard duty, so don't talk to me. My humblest apologies, but I must request that you please not enter with dirty shoes. You will soil the floor that I've just cleaned. Not a single wrinkle or stain is permitted on the bed sheets. Ah, I can't sleep on the bed and mess it up. These are the royal chambers. Okay, well, now that we know where they are, I'm going to take a quick little tour around the rest of the castle. This is the castle archive. There are many valuable items, so those without permission may not enter. I'll remember that for later so I can loot it. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. The design of this castle is kind of strange. It seems like it's an easy place to get lost. But here's a checkpoint. I really don't... If there's a boss battle in the next room, I really don't want to have to redo a bunch of stuff. There we go. Because you can't skip cutscenes in this game, so if you get killed and then have to replay a bunch of areas, you end up having to watch all the cutscenes all over again. Phew. It's a big job to prepare meals for everyone that works in the castle. Mind you, I love cooking, so it's alright. Well, that's nice. The secret is to flip the frying pan with your wrist. I'm an apprentice cook. Cleaning, laundry, cooking, and even serving, working at the castle is tiring. Alright. Okay, we'll get back to the point now. Seems like for the most part, NPCs don't tell you very useful things in this game. Like every once in a while you get a useful bit of information, but generally they're just kind of there for flavor. Hey you, who gave you permission to come here? We brought the sacred wood, but then we were asked to aid with the preparation for the prayers. It was an order from the Pope. The Pope? Just a moment, I'll ask. Sorry about this. Can we just knock him out? What's going on? Huh? It's you people. Ah, you're the one we met in... Chosen. Do you know them? Oh, he's the Chosen? Chosen? Well, I don't know if I'd say I know them. Just what are you people doing here? So you're Tetheala's Chosen of Mana. What? This guy's the Chosen? What do you mean, Tetheala's? Are you from Silverant? Yes, we are. These are the people from the Declining World? Princess, have no fear. What's your name? Lloyd. Lloyd, for what purpose have you come here? We've come to deliver this letter. It's from Sheena of Mizuo to the king. Sheena? What's your relationship with Sheena? Sheena? Your Majesty, please forgive us for causing a disturbance in your presence. Lloyd, give me the letter. Here it is. People of Silverant, wait in the other room for a while. Pastor, show them to the Crimson Chamber. Yes, Your Eminence. Now that I know that the Crimson Chamber is just a guest room, that would sound much more ominous if I hadn't explored the castle first. They're making us wait a long time. They may be preparing to kill us. To them, Colette is an obstacle. If things turn out like that, what will become of Pressia? We don't know anything about Pressia, dude. We'll have to find some way to let her escape. And she definitely seems like a robot. I'm sorry for dragging you into this, Pressia. Yeah, I don't think she cares. Sorry to keep you waiting, travelers from Silverant. So you read the letter? You want to use Tetheala's technology to save the Chosen from your side, right? Colette has lost her soul. She'll lose her life as a human if she stays this way. But as long as the Chosen lives, our world teeters on the brink of destruction. It's just like Rain said. Wait, please, listen to what we... I don't want to hear it. Get him. Damn, they can't even scratch her. See, I told you. They have X-spheres. Of course they're powerful. You're not as dumb as you look. Impudent little brat. What would you say to making a deal? A deal? Colette lost her soul because she was being reborn as an angel in order to save Silverant. Oh, hey there, Pixel Pacas. Yeah, I'm killing some time this morning. I'm gonna go see a movie with a title, bear with me, called I Want to Eat Your Pancreas, and it's only showing at 1 p.m., so I have like an awkward amount of time to kill before I go to the theater. So I was like, screw it, I'll do a stream. But as long as she does not become an angel, Silverant will not be saved. I see. So if we save the Chosen, Tetheala will be saved as well. That means you'll be abandoning Silverant. I don't care. Whoa. Professor, what are you saying? Our priority right now is to save Colette, is it not? But abandoning Silverant... Yeah, we're just gonna say that's fine. Alright, that's fine. Is it okay to decide something like that so easily? Right now, the most important thing is to save Colette. That's why we came all the way to Tetheala, right? Is there internal discord? No, we'll do as the professor suggested and make a deal. Please tell us how to save Colette. Say, Pope, if these guys don't go back to Silverant, then it doesn't matter if they're alive or dead. They can't complete the regeneration ritual. So I'll go along and keep tabs on them. That should be fine. If you insist, Chosen One. Then you'll save Colette, right? Well, we'll do what we can. Anyway, I swear on my name as Zelos the Chosen. I'll give you permission to travel to Tetheala, but only under the Chosen's observation. I guess we don't have much of a choice. Okay, that's fine. Then it's settled. I'm gonna go get ready so we can meet up later. Where do you want to meet? How about Martel Cathedral? Alright. Then, Chosen One, please report this to His Majesty. You got it. See you later, my gorgeous lady, cute Chosen, and tiny Rosebud. This guy's such a creep. Oh, and you servant boys. So that's probably the last of what we can do here. Who all do we have in the party? Okay. Yeah, actually the weird name, I Want to Eat Your Pancreas, is what got me to look it up to begin with. And then I'm like, oh, that actually, when I looked at the trailer, I'm like, okay, despite its weird name, it sounds like a pretty good movie. And I never get to watch anime in theaters, because it always has such limited showings. But I happen to have nothing to do today, so it works out. It's like my wife is out of town, so I'm like, well, I can just kind of do whatever. Let's see, the cathedral is over here. But as for today, I'll be streaming for about another hour, and then I'll have to get ready to go to the theater. Oh, my bad. This is the Colosseum. I think I have to go up higher to get to the cathedral. This city is really complicated in its layout. Ah, there it is.
Yo, Lloyd, you're finally here.
Zelos, right?
I like his cheesy theme music that plays every time he's talking.
Yep. I'm the great Zelos Wilder, but you can just call me Zelos. We're gonna be traveling together for a while, so let's be friends, okay?
He sounds like he doesn't take anything seriously.
Let's see, putting aside the two guys, this gorgeous beauty is Rain, right? And then this cool cutie here would be Colette. And then who's this little one?
Persea, she helped us sneak into the castle.
The little one isn't from Silverant?
Ozette.
Ozette? That village out in the boondock? I mean, out in the forest?
Oh man, there's been a lot of big revelations. So, hold on, give me one sec. So yeah, a lot of stuff happened. We completed the regeneration ritual, which meant that Colette finished her transformation into an angel, and ultimately what that amounts to is her soul was removed from her body so that she could be a vessel for the second coming of this goddess. But we also found out that the goddess and angels and all that are really just kind of evil creatures that rule over the world, but they're not really gods. So everyone tried to escape from that situation, and they got Colette out of there before the regeneration could be complete, but now she's just a soulless angel body. And then they traveled to this parallel world because the regeneration ritual transfers energy back and forth between the two worlds. So each world has its own rival, chosen one, and church and all that sort of stuff to be the one to complete the ritual and get the energy. So now we travel to the other world to try to get that sorted out and see if there's a way to put Colette's soul back in her body.
Ah, that's so sad. You're being used by these uncivilized barbarians.
Who are you calling uncivilized barbarians?
Hey, don't get mad. Especially after all the trouble I went through to contact the Imperial Research Academy for you.
Yeah, she doesn't speak or eat, doesn't do anything. She just walks around and kills things, really. And kicks puppies. Oh, you would have been so upset if you would have seen that.
Not bad, Zelos.
I know. Using the Research Academy requires permission from the king. But when the great Zelos speaks, His Majesty listens.
Since you're going to be keeping tabs on us, I'd certainly expect that much.
You're an obnoxious brat, you know that?
Yeah, in one of the cutscenes, a dog runs up to your group, and Lloyd goes to pet it, and Colette just kicks it out of the way and keeps walking.
Going to the Imperial Research Academy is fine, but can we have you free Persea?
Oh, the other big revelation was, what's that guy's name? Kratos wasn't actually a mercenary, but was an angel, and he was prodding us along the path of the Chosen One, because he was working for the goddess.
Surely you don't need to keep tabs on her as well.
And also the Desians and the angels are all part of the same, like, evil organization. So yeah, a whole lot of stuff happened in a really short stream. It was pretty intense.
No. The Imperial Research Academy and Ozette are both on the continent across the sea. So we can just drop her off when we go.
I agree. That's a great idea.
Is that okay with you, Persea?
Yes.
Okay then. Where should we go?
To Sybac. It's on the other side of the Grand Teteala Bridge. It's northeast of here.
The research academy. I'm getting excited just thinking about it. Let's go, everybody.
So Zealous here is the chosen one of Tetheala, which is the rival world. And since we didn't complete our regeneration ritual, and then just came over here instead, the people here are cool with us, even though our regeneration ritual was trying to cancel out theirs. Oh, that's right, I have a new guy to equip now. Conveniently, he equips all of the same equipment as Kratos, so that makes this easy. I just need to get him a sword. Let's see. Actually, I'm kind of curious about our new character here, Pressa. So I'm going to put her in the party in place of Ganes. There we go. But yeah, the moral of the story so far is that people that kick dogs have no souls. And I agree. Also, we get new battle music since we're on a different planet.
Sonic Sword Rain! Barrier! Sonic Sword Rain! Destruction!
Beast!
All right.
And I feel like there's even more plot developments other than the ones I've described. It's honestly been really hard to keep track of. Let's see, before we cross the bridge, can I go up there? Or is this little river gonna... Oh, yeah, this little river keeps me from going up there. I'm guessing we get, like, an airship or a dragon or something to fly on soon, because there's a lot of areas that are just barely inaccessible.
Like Side Tempest! Sonic Sword Rail! Sharpness! Tate! All right!
So you notice Colette's eyes are like red and glassed over. I guess that's to show you that she's now a soulless husk.
One fight after another.
I think I like this world's battle music more than the previous one.
Ready? Barrier!
Heavy Tiger!
Infliction!
Tate! Like that?
All help. Barrier!
Tate! I was just warming up.
Oh yeah, well the archive of the stream should be in there. But yeah, a lot of crazy stuff happens. And there's also like a really tough boss battle. Ooh, this is a cool bridge. Whoa, that's a huge bridge. Listen and be amazed, bumpkins. This is the greatest drawbridge in the world. It connects the continents of Altamira and Fuji. Its control system incorporates 3,000 X-spheres. 3,000 human lives. I was about to say, does he know what X-spheres are made of? Huh? What? What's wrong? Look at those faces. I suppose we'd better tell you. That's a pretty sobering story. Is that really true? Do you think we'd make up something like that? Oh, well even so, it's not like the dead are gonna come back to life at this point. It's always best to look at the bright side of things. What a jerk. Can't tell if he's a positive thinker or just doesn't care about anything. Since we're on this subject, you and Precia both have X-spheres too. Does everyone have X-spheres in this world? It didn't sound like it from the way Sheena talked about them. Nope, I got this from those guys who called themselves the Renegades. They distributed quite a few of them to Sheena and the Papal Knights and such. And Precia? Beats me. Well, little one? I'm convinced she's some kind of robot or something, because she's also kind of glossed over. And she's that classic, like, little tiny girl with superhuman strength kind of character. And she doesn't speak. Welcome, chosen ones and travelers from Silverant. Here it comes. The mana is growing thin. Please be careful. You call this thin? And Silverant must be a dried up husk, much like two members of my party. That's true. It could also be one of those situations. Well then, I'd like to take this opportunity to decide everyone's nicknames. What are you talking about all of a sudden? You can call me Mr. Zealous. Precia will be Little One. Colette is Miss Angel. Lloyd is Hey You, and Gennis is, gee, you really have spent a long time thinking up Lloyd's name. Don't mention it. And then Rain will be Gorgeous, Ultra Cool Beauty. I don't want to be called something like this. Then, Her Highness? Zealous, did you come up with something a little more normal? The Professor is the Professor. What else would you be? Professor. That does have a nice ring to it. The Bewitching Female Teacher. Ha ha ha. Oh, fine, whatever. I don't care anymore. Okay then, Professor Rain it is. Whatever. The text speed is all over the place during those scenes. Sometimes it's really hard to read them. I wonder if that's a localization or translation issue. Suddenly they have twice as many characters they have to use and it's already pre-timed. Ozette, what about it? I have a feeling I've heard that name before. Sure you aren't thinking of Colette? Ozette, Colette, kind of sounds similar, you know? Ow! You don't have to hit me. Oh man, just when I took down the slap counter. I love the ocean. It's so grand. This must be fate. It's so great to meet on this date. Let's play, let's play. Okay. What shall we play? How about red light, green light? Okay, here we go. Yeah. Oh gosh. Mini game time. Oh, I hold down the B button to walk. Interesting. Also, he doesn't say green light. You know, I have a turbo controller. I could totally cheese this really bad if I wanted to. Though right now I'm using a regular Xbox controller. But if I switch to my Hori gamepad, I could totally just blast through this. That's how I got through all those torture parts in Metal Gear Solid. People knock on third-party controllers, but they're useful for stuff like that. This is an awful mini-game. Yay. Oh gosh, can I just quit? No. I'm just gonna keep walking while he says red light so I get kicked out of this. This is terrible. Oh man, I don't get automatically disqualified? It just sends you back to the beginning. And I can't bring up the menu either. This is the worst. This is almost as bad as last stream where I got stuck behind an NPC and I had to reset the game. Oh crap, I just got spotted. Hopefully one of the other kids will win and then this will end. Thank goodness. I'm gonna run away from here as fast as I can. Today you're gonna try your hand at building a USB arcade controller. The components are arriving today. Oh, good luck with that. That sounds like an interesting project. I've modified controllers before, but I've never, like, built one from parts. Like, I modified... Back in the day, I modified my PlayStation 1 Dance Dance Revolution controller to plug into the parallel port on the back of my computer so that I could play whatever the off-brand PC version of DDR is. I can't remember what it's called. Though, of course, plugging a controller into a parallel port, like where the printer should have gone, caused all kinds of other issues. It was sort of a pain, but it worked well for a while. And then more recently, I took apart my Switch Joy-Cons to change their color and also add a crosspad to the left Joy-Con. Which was a really tedious project because the screws are so small you have to hold them in with tweezers while you're loosening and tightening them. Or at least with my chubby fingers, I had to do that. Looking at those two like this, don't they seem kind of similar? You think so? They hardly ever smile, you know. A girl's just not the same without a pretty smile. This guy's such a douche. Colette can't smile even if she wanted to, so don't they say things like that. I'm sorry. Sheesh. Touchy, touchy. Yeah, I completed it and it works pretty well. I stripped out one of the screws on the right-hand Joy-Con, so you can feel that the two halves of the shell don't completely seal. It's still fine, like, it's something only I notice. I bet there's something on the tip of this archipelago. They like to... Oh, no, just slimes. Yeah, I wrote a blog post about the Joy-Con mod. I'm really happy with it. It makes playing 2D games on the Switch in handheld mode so much better.
Another battle.
Ready? Barrier!
Sonic Die.
All help! Barrier! All help! Ready?
Presea, no one can stand against your axe.
The enemy has been defeated. We should move on.
Cold.
Yeah, definitely a robot. That was a huge bridge. Yes, the engineering is impressive. Something like this couldn't be built in Silveron. Isn't it, though? This here baby was built by a company owned by Duke Bryant, one of Tetheala's famous 3 dukes. The main office building of the Lorenzo Company, it's designed the contract. This is way too wordy. No sidetracking allowed. This is the opposite of how this usually goes. I'm pretty sure it was Presea, what I'm just going to call the robot girl for the time being, was saying, she said that the enemy is defeated, and I think Lloyd was being like, ooh, cold. Like he was like commending her and she just had no response. University Town. Whoa, she has an opinion on something. I hate this city. Hurry, to Ozette. I'm sorry, Presea. Wait just a minute, little one. We'll be done in a jiffy. Right, Lloyd? Yeah, I'm sorry. So, just trying to guess here, she's a robot, and this university town is where she was built or something, and that's why she hates it. But I might need to rewatch my last stream archive myself, just to make sense of all the things that happened in some of the cutscenes. I'm engaged in research to increase the potency of X-spheres. Now with the advancements of X-sphere research on non-human subjects, I don't think it's necessary to spend much time on researching key crests. This is the university town of Cybac. X-sphere machinery usage, the study of mana, and magic technology, magic spell research, historical research. The research that takes place here has provided countless benefits to Tetheala. Gotta talk to the dog. Wolf. Okay. I'm here to present my research, but everyone seems to be busy and won't accept my thesis. I come here from the Imperial City to perfect my magical arts. The Elemental Research Laboratory doesn't research magic itself, but the similarities between magic and summon spirits. Sure, why not? What's that weird sound effect? I guess this piece of machinery over here. This is the Variety Goods Shop, student supplies. We offer customization service here as well. So what kind of school just sells, like, swords and stuff as school supplies? Ah yes, bridal gloves, the ultimate in combat wear. They raise defense and luck. That's interesting. Just check the customization shop first to make sure I can't craft any of these things before I blow money buying them. I'm just like completely out of crafting supplies altogether. Because for a while there were shops where you could buy the crafting supplies, and I've only encountered one in quite a while. Yeah, I guess we'll just buy some weapons. Oh, never mind, I'm broke. What am I even looking at this stuff for? Buy a pointed hat, and that's it. The Imperial Research Academy lies ahead. It's the ultimate think tank where intelligent people from around the world gather. I'm looking for a book titled The Effects of Strange Chemicals. Welcome to the Academic Resource Building. So it's a library? There are no reference materials that are not in this library. That's a bit of an odd expression. According to references, the body is a vessel for the consciousness. I'm looking for a diet book that guarantees absolute success, but this must not be a very thorough collection of books. Okay. Wonder what happens if you use magic too much. The Elven race is skilled with magic, but they do not view it as a special ability. Huh! I am the mysterious gourmet, the Wonder Chef. The Wonder Chef is back? What? With just a slight difference in temperature, it transforms into an elegant dish. I shall teach you the recipe for fried rice. Yay, I can make something other than sandwiches now. Fried rice requires 2 ingredients, some type of rice and an egg. Very well. I like how he was like hiding in a stack of naughty magazines. Doesn't look like, other than talking to Wonder Chef, it doesn't look like there's much to do here. I'm reading a guidebook on rare plants and animals. Okay, I think I can get out of here. Even with a perfect theory, when you actually test it, things don't always go the way you expected. Since I came to this academy, I've realized just how little I know about the world. My self-confidence was forcibly curbed. Being a member of the Imperial Research Academy is the ultimate honor for a researcher. Woof? Huh. That was weird that the dog posed as woof as a question. This academy was turned into a royal facility by two kings ago. Since then, it's progressed with incredible speed to become the greatest learning institution. This is the Imperial Research Academy. Alright. Yo! There should be word from Meltokyo. Ah, Chosen One, we've been waiting for you. Please come this way. Upon receiving the report of Colette's symptoms, we focused our attention on research data regarding the Chosen's Crucius Crystal. Well now, so my crystal was useful. When Colette returns to normal, I need to make sure she thanks me generously. Oh boy. Crucius crystals are thought to be evolved forms of X-spheres. Both X-spheres and Crucius crystals are lifeless beings. What did you say? Lifeless what? Lifeless beings? How should I put it? Basically, X-spheres are alive, though not in the same way we are. Yes, both of these crystals are like parasites fusing with other life forms. Parasites. That's not a very pleasant thought. When this happens, the mana within the body loses balance and goes out of control without a key crest. So that's why X-spheres without key crest turn people into monsters. Exactly. In other words, since Crucius crystals possess the same qualities as X-spheres, we surmise that Colette is suffering from a parasitical infection caused by the Crucius crystal. I see, in which case the ritual of releasing the seals may be promoting the fusion with the Crucius crystal. Fascinating. Man, the lore of this gets real complicated in some spots. Professor, don't talk like that after all the bad things that keep happening to Colette. Colette obtained the title of Ill-Fated Girl. That's the inevitable downgrade of being a chosen one in JRPGs, it seems. Then if she had a key crest, she'd return to normal, right? Yes, she should be able to freely control the Crucius crystal if she had a key crest. Key crest, huh? I wonder if we can get one somewhere. That is the bright side of her angel transformation, is she did become really powerful. Give me one sec here. I came to get materials to use in my experiments, but apparently this room is now being used for food storage? Okay. Now where are the materials for the experiment? See, characters say stuff like this, and then I want to, like, see if there's food I can steal somewhere in the room, and there usually isn't. Like, there's flavor text that doesn't provide you with action. It's interesting. I wonder what is the most efficient way to weave magical energy. Can't believe this mess. Maybe I'll have them assign me a different professor. Are you a new student? What's your major? Study hard now, okay? This is a really big, like, linear area. I'm hungry. Look at that fish made him hungry. This is a pretty creepy looking fish, isn't it? Magic is the process of slightly altering the action of summon spirits. We're researching the possibility of artificially storing magic spells. That sounds like materia. We're studying the food chain of fish. This fish has an unusually cute face, don't you think? Okay, how long does this place go on? How is it that fish are able to breathe underwater? Do they have just an entire marine biology area? It said that algae and other aquatic plants forms are the origin of all life. Okay. There can't be much more of this. There we go. Please don't go into the basement. I'm not going to stop you. I'm just going to ask you really nicely. It's locked. Oh man. Considering all the X-spheres this place has, I'm guessing that basement is how they extract them, and that's why we can't go in there. I mean, nothing will beat that one guy where he's telling you, like, oh yeah, my friend is buried in the graveyard over there. Please don't dig up his grave. These creatures that flourished long ago are surmised to have perished when they were able to cope with rapid changes with the environment. In order to survive, living things must be able to adapt. Oh, it's a dragon. Jeez, this place really goes on forever. I say I'm impressed with how big the environments are for a GameCube game. They say if you consume DHA, you'll get smarter. I don't even know what DHA is. Welcome to the cafeteria. Ah. Ingredients for that cooking mechanic that I don't use. Oh. Hey, welcome back, Troidal. Yeah, I'll be streaming for another 30 minutes, and then I gotta get ready to go to movies. Yeah, I don't do any of the cooking stuff in this game, so I really don't need any of this. I can't remember what point you dipped out, so I'm not exactly sure when, what you've missed since then. But let me know if you want to recap of anything, or if anything doesn't make sense. Whenever I'm stuck in my research, I try to be alone. Are you familiar with game theory? Okay, this is another room that just goes on forever. Okay, good. She looks important. You cannot discover the hidden truth if you cling to conventions. Observations that ignore existing theory lack persuasion. Yeah. I tend to be really thorough with RPGs, but I feel like this is one that doesn't really reward that. Alright, I'm not going to bother to read some of this dialogue out loud, just because these guys kind of just ramble. Alright. Yeah, let's get out of this research facility. I think we've accomplished all that we can here. I mean, honestly, I feel like I'm on perpetual catch-up with the game's story, too. Okay. I guess, are we done in this town? There's nothing at the end of the road here, then we're done. Yep, we're done. So because this game's plot is so complicated, I'm really glad that it has this synopsis feature. Even though I've been playing it on a regular basis, without this I would be getting lost all the time. Crucius crystals, the most powerful type of X-spheres. Unfortunately, I don't know where I'm supposed to go now. Guess we could just proceed down the road and see if something crops up. Oh, right, we have to go drop. Hey, 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 this is the Forest of No Return. As long as I'm here, I'm not letting you go in any dangerous places like this. Are you scared? No, 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 I just want to protect my cute honeys. Yeah, I hate this guy. Hey, I said you can't go in there. Lame. I wanted to go to the Forest of No Return. I don't know how I've just noticed this now, that areas that you've been to are pink and areas you haven't are purple on their dots on the map.
All hell. Don't get in my way. Sonic sword ray. Sharpness. Don't get in my way. Sonic sword ray.
I was just warming up.
And yeah, Pixel Pacus, I'm curious to see how your controller building project turns out, so if you can post pictures on Twitter or on a blog or something, I'd definitely like to see it.
I'm tired of this.
Ready? Sharp friction.
Sonic sword ray.
Ready?
Punish first aid.
All right.
Yeah, I'm guessing we get a boat later. Huh. I just straight up can't walk over here.
We must be merciless. Barrier. Like that. Ready?
First aid.
Fierce demon
Punish.
face.
Beast. You.
Heavy tiger.
Ready? Sharpness.
I was just warming up.
Man. Getting something done before your first cup of coffee, that's really admirable, Troidal. I know it definitely doesn't work that way for me. I feel like there's something I'm missing. Because I know I need a key crystal, but I don't know where to go to get it. The plot hasn't told me that yet. I'm going to look it up right quick, so bear with me for a second. Tales of Symphonia guide. I'm a pretty shameless user of guides when it comes to streams, because I don't want to subject people to me wandering around aimlessly any more than I have to. Yeah, because it says they wondered where to find the key crest, but I don't know where it actually is yet. Yeah, I apparently need something in the library. Since we've gone through most of this dialogue before. Yeah, the school was so big, and like maybe I need to find the key to go into that basement that the guy very politely asked me not to enter. 'Cause that's really the only place I didn't go yet. But I kind of felt like I was just walking around talking to random students about their botany class. Yeah, I've been liking the art style too, and in this world, the second world here, wait, can I go around this guy? No, there's not another room back here. Oh, come on, don't get me trapped behind another NPC. Ah, thank goodness. Cell shading with chunky black lines. Yeah, it is kind of a nice look. Okay, hold on. Let me look further in this guide. All the forum posts about people getting stuck at this part are just people going, well, use the synopsis, jeez, and not answering the question, which is a little frustrating. Thankfully, IGN wrote a guide to this game back in the day. It's pretty good. Because I guess this was the GameCube game to play in those days. Okay. Apparently I missed a whole bunch of Wonder Chefs. They've apparently been everywhere. After the conversation, leave the academy and return to the east part of town. Talk to the merchant at the left of the shop to get the key crest for Colette. Wait, you just buy a key crest? I'm not gonna be pleased if that's all it is. Let's talk to this dog again. Okay, I feel better. That's the questioning dog. What's this place? All you're selling is junk. It's marvelous. This is just marvelous. Oh, this is ancient Magitechnology carbon. There she goes again. Oh, come on, please. Look for something that looks like a key crest. There, it's a key crest. What? You want this piece of junk? Yeah, how much? Let's see. 10,000 gold. Taking advantage of people in need. This is business, after all. Okay, call the one responsible for this bazaar right now. I'll make sure he can't do business anymore. Well, who are you? You've got some guts to be ignorant of the great zealous the Chosen. Chosen? Please take this junk. I humbly offer this up to you, so please forgive me. Good, good. I like your attitude. I'll remember you. Ha 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 ha. Thanks, Ellis. It was nothing. It was for my cute Colette. Okay, I'll borrow a lab at the academy and fix it. I was expecting we'd have to go on some grand quest, slay a dragon or something to find this key crest. Not that it would just be in the junk shop in the town where I learned that I needed it to begin with. Yeah, some of these characters are into zombie kind of people, like, Guinness is in love with the pink-haired girl, and she only has said, like, 3 things the whole game. Sorry to bother you, but could I borrow a lab? He wants to make a key crest. Oh ho, Chosen One. Please make use of that room you were in earlier. Which was the room I was in earlier? Maybe this one? Nope, that's the cafeteria. I really should have paid attention the first time, which room it was. Well, to avoid more wandering through aimless halls. Enter the second room on the left, then leave it and return to the hall. Apparently I have to enter one of these rooms and then immediately exit it, and then something happens. There it is. I'll repair the key crest, so just wait at the entrance. Sure, sure. Sorry to hear you're having internet trouble there, Troidal. Okay, I think this'll do. I guess he's done it. I didn't think I'd be giving you your birthday present like this. I've attached a key crest to your necklace. It's late, but it's my present for you. Colette, can you hear me? How is it? Thanks, Troidal. Thanks for hanging out, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Yeah, I'll be finishing in about 10 minutes, so probably next checkpoint will be where I wrap up this stream. It doesn't seem to work. How about asking Dirk for help? But Dirk's in Silveron. And Rayards are out of fuel. So the Rayards are these like flying motorcycle things that you use to travel between the two worlds. Maybe the people here at the Academy might know of a way. Hey. Wait just a moment. Aren't you forgetting something? I'm here to keep tabs on you. I can't let you go back to Silveron. Well then, just come along with us, oh compassionate chosen one. What? Are you serious? You're kind to girls, right? Yeah, it's to save Colette. You'll keep quiet about it for us, right? Great. How am I supposed to snitch after hearing that? Okay, then all we need now is fuel. Uh-oh. Chosen, we heard what you just said. We hereby declare you and your companions to be traitors attempting to destroy Tethe'ala. That escalated quickly. Well, that was perfect timing, Mr. Papal Knight. It's by the Pope's orders. We are to watch you for suspicion of plotting against the throne. Heh, now that's amusing. I'm the one who's plotting against the throne. Restrain them and take a sample. Don't touch the angel. If you approach her carelessly, she'll kill you. Ah, what are you doing? Criminals undergo biological tests before they are arrested. Interesting. It's because of the caste system here. Some half-elves don't look any different from humans. It's necessary to detect them. So, are X-Spheres just made out of criminals? Is that what they're telling me? Sir, we found a match. Gennis, Professor. So you're half-elves. Half-elves, is that true? That's right. I thought they were full elves. Rain? There's no point in trying to hide it now. These pathetic half-elves are engaged in shameless caste deception. What did you say? The Professor and Gennis are much better people than you. Who cares if they're half-elves? I don't know what it's like in your world, but over here, half-elves are at the bottom of the caste system. Half-elves guilty of crimes are all executed without exception. Ooh, that's insane! Take them away. Gennis, Professor! Change in plans. Half-elves can use magic, so we must keep them under heavy guard. We don't have any spare forces. We'll return to the bridge and call for reinforcements. As for the Chosen and the others, just lock them up in the basement or something. Ah, that's what the locked basement is for. Who's there? Don't speak to us, half-elf. Be quiet and continue your work. Yeah, I don't like where this is going at all. They are criminals. Hold them here until we return for them. Criminals? If you've had the good fortune of being born human, don't throw it away like that. We haven't done anything. Well, you did try to go back to Silveron. Shut up. Ah, get away. Prezia, you're Prezia. Why are you here? You know Prezia? She's... A half-elf in the Imperial Research Academy is acquainted with a human child? That's strange. Why? I told you, half-elves are treated like garbage in this world. That's very on the nose, at least. The half-elves that work in the Imperial Research Academy never leave their labs. Ever. That's insane. Let's put that aside for now. Yes, let's just gloss over this very serious problem. How does a half-elf that can never leave here know Prezia? This child is my team's research sample. Research? What kind of research? Research to manufacture Crucius crystals inside the human body. You can make Crucius crystals? Yes, theoretically, they are no different than X-spheres, by allowing them to slowly feed on a human body. What? That's the same way the Desians made the X-spheres. What? What are you talking about? I'm saying, how can you treat people that way? I could ask you the same thing. How can you humans treat half-elf lives the way you do? I treat them the same as everyone else. There's no difference between the lives of humans and half-elves. Yeah, so far, other than their hair color, humans and half-elves seem to be exactly the same. He isn't from Tepeala. Oh, it's Sheena's dog. Oh, and Sheena. He's a strange one who was raised in Silverant with half-elves and a dwarf. Sheena, how did you know we... I'll explain later. Guinness and Rain are being taken to Miltokyo. If we go after them now, we should be able to save them. Are you planning on running away? Are you gonna stop us? He's going to save his half-elf best friend. What are you going to do, Miss Half-Elf? I won't let you trick me. There's no way a human would save a half-elf. But Kate, I did hear they arrested 2 half-elves above. There's no time. If you're going to get in our way, we'll have to fight you. Fine. I'll let you go if you promise that once you've saved your half-elf friends, you will come back here. If what you've said is true, I'll release Pressia from her experiment. You promise? I swear upon the name of the goddess Martel. For being a prisoner, Kate is really complicit and like on board with the regime that represses her. Then come over here. There's a hidden passage. You can escape through the surface through this door. Thanks. Hurry. We need to head to the bridge. By whose order was Pressia's experiment carried out? I can't say. The Pope, then. Zealous, come on. Yeah, I thought she was being kept down here as a prisoner and forced to work in a lab, but she just has a hidden passage to escape for whenever. I know, sheesh. Sheena joined the party. Acquired the Tepeala map. Yay. Is it alright for you to linger here? Probably not. You have business with Kate, right? Anyway. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and find a save point, so I'm going to have to get ready to leave soon. Colette! She really doesn't respond to anything. Hey, you aren't doing anything funny to her, are you? What? Of course not. Because it wouldn't surprise me at all if you did something like that. Oh boy. What do you mean by that? You tried peeking at me in the shower before. That was just natural curiosity towards the unknown. Oh, brother. The angel transformation definitely doesn't look like something I want to go through. Huh. Well then. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. I want to say a big thanks to everyone that tuned in today. And I'll have to see when I get back from the movies. If I still have more free time, I might just pop in and do another impromptu stream, because this game's been pretty interesting so far. But if not, my next stream will be Tuesday at the usual time, 8 p.m. Eastern. In the meantime, the stream is part of the Geek to Geek Media Network. You can find their podcasts, streams, and blogs at geektogeekmedia.com. So I'd recommend everyone check that out. And with that being said, I hope everyone has a great day, and until next time, I'll see ya.